Peach season is one of my favorite seasons during the summer because I love the flavor of the peaches and they are not hard to preserve at all. In this case, I'm preserving them as peach fruit topping. I've already blanched and peeled them as well as cut them in half and pull out their pits. Now, it's not really that much of a concern that these are so soft because of the fact that I'm going to mash them up anyways. But if there are any that have bad spots or bruises, I'll need to remove those. So I'll start by placing a number of the halved peaches in my measuring cup, and then I'll mash them up and see what level they come to, and I'll continue to add peaches to those until I get up to 8 cups of mashed peaches. This is one of my favorite tools to use because it does have these little cutting edges to it, so it works really well for mashing fruit. Now I'll place my 8 cups of mashed peaches in my pan. I'll add 3 cups of sugar and 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. I'll then bring this to a boil and drop it down to a simmer for 15 minutes. So my 15 minutes of simmering is all done. It's thick, the peaches are soft, but if you wanted it even thicker, you could continue to simmer it down until it got to your desired thickness. At this point, I'll fill my pint-sized jars up to 1/2 of an inch of headspace, which is the space from the top of the food to the top of the jar. This is just kind of a nice one because you can use it on ice cream, any number of things. It's just slightly sweet peaches. I'm actually using Superb lids and jars today, which is great because they're an American-made company and they have really good quality. I like how thick the jars are. They feel like they're not going to break easily. The way they package them when they ship them to you is just amazing. As well as the lids have a super squishy seal and a corrosion-resistant coating. So I like that. Now I'll use a clean damp cloth to wipe off the rim of my jars so that if anything got on the edge that it won't interfere with the seal. Then I'll place my lids and rings on until they're fingertip tight. Now I'll place these in my boiling water bath, submerged by 1 to 2 inches of water, and process them for 15 minutes if I'm at sea level. I'm at 1,200 feet, so I'll process them for 20, but I won't start my timer until after it comes to a rapid boil. Now that the timer's gone off, I'll remove the lid, turn off the heat, and let it cool for 5 minutes. I place my jars on a heat-resistant surface about 1 to 2 inches apart so that they cool down quickly. I'll leave them there for 24 hours so that they can get a good seal. I know that they have a good seal if the center of the lid has depressed down. If it has, I remove the rings, wash off the outside with hot soapy water, and store them in a cool, dry, dark location like my pantry and use them in the next 1 to 3 years. If I have any that didn't seal, I would place them in the refrigerator and use them right away. I love doing taste testers for stuff like this because they taste good. So this one's kind of fun. This is a sweet fruit topping, but it's not like a syrup or a jam. It's a little bit lighter than that. Makes you feel like you're being healthy at the same time that you're eating something delicious.